Hello, this is Intuitive Anna Priscilla. Today I wanted to do a reading about Lionel Messi, who was recently signed by Inter Miami for the MLS soccer league here in the United States. He's a legendary soccer player, and I wanted to know what effect will his presence here, this high-name soccer player, have on soccer here in the United States. So I put him in the center here. This is Mr. Messi, and then I'm going to use my cards in this square of 9 to describe his effect on soccer here in the United States, which is still developing, which is part of the reason they signed him. So I'm going to pick the first card, which is the boot, which is really appropriate here for soccer, because that's a soccer boot, a soccer shoe. He's also known as a great striker. So he could also help people, training people to be better strikers. But I also just like this as the significator opening the spread with the soccer boot. It's obviously football. You're kicking the ball. And then a nice way to sort of sum up the spread is to look at the first and the last cards. Here we have the child card. So soccer in America is really beginning. So he can help it to mature and grow up. So we have here the maturing of soccer, or soccer, the child, the new sport here of soccer being matured, so he can help it to grow and thrive. So the second card we have here is the candle. So he can bring inspiration to soccer here in the United States and younger players, particularly here with the child. So he's going to light a spark here, make people more inspired. His first game, he scored a goal, and of course he's a high-value player. Everybody was expecting that, but he created a lot of excitement. So he's ignited that spark here in American soccer. And the third card we have is the axe. Now the axe is an interesting card because he is a striker. So maybe he can train people to be better strikers, goal scorers. But also the axe is something that's repetitive, hard work to achieve your ends. So he can help people to work harder and stronger and better, and to put in the effort to improve soccer here in the United States. Third card have is skull. Well, he's facing this card. So he's in his late 30s, mid to late 30s now, so he's coming near to the end of his career. So this could be sort of a last dance for him, but also the influence on soccer here in the United States could be that he can help it get back to its bare bones, examine what needs to be done, maybe strip away some of the illusions and get down to the brass tacks of soccer. And maybe he'll do some training with younger people, or just get back to the roots and the basic skills they need. Then we have the mask. So this is like take off your mask and show you what you've got. So this will inspire. We have the candle here inspiring young players or U.S. soccer teams to show their stuff, not to hold back anymore, to really be not afraid to be who they are, and to become stronger and stronger. So show your stuff, strut your stuff, get out there and do it. Don't be afraid to show your skills. He's also going to inspire people with giving maybe many new opportunities, abundance. It's going to flourish. It's going to be a fruit that's going to flourish and nourish. He's going to nourish the soccer scene here in the United States. Maybe help younger players to flourish. He's also going to maybe make more teams affluent and successful because they're all following his inspiration. Then we have the triangle. The triangle is on the way up. So here we see perhaps Messi, the players and the clubs, and soccer will be moving up in the American consciousness. So it's headed for more success. And then, of course, the child. So it's a new beginning for American soccer here Also, American soccer is in its infancy, so he possibly could be nourish that innate innocence and youth of American soccer and soccer players and children here, inspiring them, which I know is David Beckham has been trying to do with his activities and bringing Messi here to Florida. So that's an interesting reading. So here we can see the boot with the axe. So also hard work, repetitive work, combat, being more competitive, being more aggressive, and more opportunities for young players or young clubs. Also, we have the inspiration with the candle. Then we have the skull, which is getting back to bare bones. Also, maturity. He's actually in his mature stage of his career, on the way up and being able to show their stuff, get out there and do their thing. So I think he'll be a great inspiration. You can also read this diagonally. So soccer, football, Messi, it's going to be a new start, working hard, striking. He's also going to be a big force in all the games. He's going to get in there and disrupt everything. And also they paid a lot of money for him, so he's a very valuable player here for the team. And then we have the consciousness, what's out there. So we have here a new inspiration for soccer, also a new competitiveness, a new aggressiveness for the game. Then we have here maybe him in his older years. He's gonna show people actually the bare bones of soccer, but also encourage people to take their masks off. And maybe here he's showing his skill and his maturity here at this end of his career. And then we have affluence, abundance on the way up, and a new start. So we can see in the past, football, soccer here has been maybe lagging behind, maybe hasn't been able to flourish as much, but now it's going to flourish more. We have the inspiration he's brought and the ascending energy. So this is going to be a new ascension for the sport here in this country. More competitive, more aggressive, take off the gloves, show who they are, and a new start, a new inspiration for the game. So I think that's a very positive reading. I think it was a good move to bring him here. I know that David Beckham and some of the other soccer greats that are working here in this country are trying very hard to elevate American soccer, and I think this will be a good move bringing Messi here. So then I did pick an oracle card to kind of sum it all up. And we have happy family, and a lot of the logo for the Inter Miami, or the chant for the Inter Miami team, is La Familia, and this is a familiar slogan for many football clubs here, soccer clubs here. And so I think it's going to be a much bigger, happier soccer family all through the country, and maybe will help bring American soccer up to the level of the rest of the world. So we're going to be part of a bigger soccer family with him coming here. So thank you for listening. I don't know whether you're a soccer fan or not, but I think that it's always interesting when a new inspirational figure enters any field, and it's fun to see how that's going to affect it. So if you like these videos, please like and subscribe. If you have a soccer fan, please share this with them, and I'll be back soon.